Hello and welcome everyone to this Dota 2 tournament, and it's called the Predator Dota 2 Challenge presented by mCENTRE. I'm your caster today, Nightblade, and with me is HSW. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Abdul. I'm doing great, Nightblade. So it has been a while since we've streamed a Dota game, and I'm excited to cast this game. Actually, it's been a while.
Yeah, dude, it's been such a long time since I've got into the caster seat, and I mean, spectating. I haven't been playing much Dota, to be honest. I've been playing it on and off, not really in any team as such, so not really following too much of the local scene, but I am following all the the international scene and whatnot. And what about you? Have you been following it?
Yeah, exactly. I've been following the Singapore Major, and it has been amazing.
Yeah.
IG played like so well that tournament. I am a bit sad about Secret because Secret's always the
Yeah.
fan favorites.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they got the TI curse apparently this tournament. Anyway, going into the game, we have the two teams on either side. We have Royal Patriots versus Sara Kollo, as you can see on the screen right now, and that is the lineup for both the teams. As you can see, two stand-ins for Sara Kollo, but this match they will be using, I think it's Paradox, Shauban, Paradox 24, Hockey, Sagemeister, and Heishan 666. And for Royal Patriots, they'll be using OC, Eternity, Amila, Virus, and Pazi. And I think the draft has started, and so we will transition into that in a second. And right now, Sanjian, what
Yeah.
do you think about the current meta just going into this game? And I mean, straight away, we see this very, very strong hero being picked in this meta.
Exactly. You can put Death Prophet in so many roles at the moment. You can play it as a position 5, you can play it as an offlane. It's such a great hero. You can push towers, and it's one of the best heroes in this current meta
Yeah.
pick in the first space actually.
Yeah, that's very true. And I mean, just to move a little bit away from the game, just for a little bit, I just want to talk about the two teams here, because I didn't talk too much about them other than their lineups. And we both know that Sara Kollo is the strongest team in the country and has been for a while, and they've been, just the best for a very long time. And
Yeah, for a very long time.
yeah, and so we just have to give them credit. Coming into this tournament, they are the favorites, so we will be watching them very closely, and it's going to be a tough fight for Royal Patriots this game, but let's see if they have any sort of cheese strats coming into this game to try and turn the tables on them.
Yeah, you can already see Lena coming up. I think it's quite a good combo, like in the mid game, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, it's decent. You want the A. The A is pretty good against the DP because she can't heal after exorcism, and she just likes to be this sort of tanky front line. Not really super tanky, but she likes to stand in the front a little bit, and AA makes that a little bit tricky to do, since he does that. His ultimate is very effective against that. And we can
Yeah.
see Tusk being picked up as well by Sara Kollo. Very aggressive position for coming into this game. Maybe they think it's a Lena mid, so they want to pick out this aggressive position for to come gank the mid and punish them for such a weak mid.
Yeah, actually, Lena also you can play around with the position, the role that she's playing. She can either play a position 4, or she can just go to the mid lane, and if it's a good lineup, she can just take on mid.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But I don't think. I think mid Lena's all right. I just don't think it's one of the top picks right now. And we do see the bans coming through for the second phase here. We see Tidehunter Slaughter by Royal Patriots, and we see Monkey King Wraith King on Sara Kollo, which is I think Sara Kollo is just banning the meta basically.
Exactly, and Tidehunter, just a huge initiation that you have to deal with, so you just get rid of it, and it's more comfortable for Royal Patriots, I think, playing without a Tidehunter.
Yeah, and they just don't want to play. They want to probably pick a lineup that doesn't want to get BKB super early, because yeah, just getting BKBs early is just not nice. Sometimes you want to go for that damage, and Tidehunter just stops that so easily with that huge AOE stun.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a 5 Death Prophet. Seeing the Tusk pick, you can always set up with the Snowball and the Silence, and
Yeah, true. I agree with that too, because Death Prophet Tusk in the offlane isn't. I mean, it's strong, but it's not the strongest. You can pair Tusk up with a lot of other position 3 heroes that can do a lot better than a Death Prophet. So position 5 DP looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so seeing the next bans here, we see the Razor being banned out, another very popular carry hero this meta, and they have a few more seconds of their normal time to pick. Their third pick is probably going to be a core here, and I feel like you can't really draft against Sara Kollo right now because the DP can be put into so many different positions. You just don't know what sort of lineup they're going for.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, as the first core pick, you have to think a bit. And yeah, we see the Underlord coming out as soon as the Racer gets, like, the Monkey King gets banned, and along with the Timbersaw, I think it's a viable pick for the offlane.
Yeah, I think Underlord's a okay pick. I mean, I still think it's a little bit weak. There are a lot of heroes that can punish it. I mean, Ursa doesn't punish it as much these days, but Ursa is a pick that you can punish with the DP, I feel like, against this Underlord, but we'll just have to wait and see, because the Lina is also very good at harassing an Ursa out of the lane. So Ursa would be pretty hard lane. So they do go for an Alchemist here. Very, very nice pick here, I think. I think it's very strong. If he gets a Blink Dagger, he can easily shut down the AA or the Lina. You don't really care too much about the AA Blast with the BKB too.
Yeah, but if AA gets that Dream Start, it's gonna be a tough game for the Alchemist.
I don't think Alch gets countered as much as you think against an AA these days, just because how fast the Alch just gets his BKB and gets his item timings online. And if you are the initiator in the fights, I feel like the AA is like usually doesn't really get a good ultimate off.
Yeah, you can see immediately the Void Spirit pick coming up from Royal Patriots, which is a decent pick. This meta, I think a lot of pro teams are also picking it. I think that's the mid setup for Royal Patriots.
Yeah, I think it's just a very good all-rounded hero. It has an escape, it has a stun, it has nukes. It's a very good mid laner in what a mid laner wants to achieve. And there's the Ursa.
Yeah, you were right. Ursa is not as much as punishing, but it's always good to have Ursa, a hero like Ursa against an Underlord.
Yeah. Let me see Morph being banned here. Morph, I don't know too much about how much would be a problem against their lineup, but I mean, they take it out. They take out all the carries basically. They just don't want to deal with any carries right now. Remove the Slark as well. Yeah. And we see Royal Patriots ban out the OD and the Wind Ranger, getting out that control. And I'm not sure about that Wind Ranger ban though. Maybe they're just not okay with that hero because it doesn't look particularly good for Sara Kollo right now.
Right now, I think they're missing either a position 5. I don't know.
No, it could be a 3.
I'm still confused on what position they're gonna put this Death Prophet in.
No, they could put it, as you said, they can make it 5 and pick a offlaner now.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see. They have a bunch of time left. Xiaoban, giving Xiaoban 24 a very they could give him a very good initiating hero, the heroes he likes to play. Or they can just give him a chill hero here. Oh, and they go for Tinker here. Wow.
Okay, do you think it's gonna be an offlane Alchemist?
Or an offlane Ursa? I mean, it could be support Alchemist too, and an offlane.
Yeah, you could do that too. You rush that Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I think this is gonna be a fun game to watch. We have a Weaver being picked up by Royal Patriots to finish it off. A decent hero. You can kite the Ursa and kite the Alchemist, but I think they're lacking a lot of damage on Royal Patriots right now. I mean, they're like relying so heavily on the AA and the burst coming out from the Void Spirit to get a few kills at the start of the fight that they have to pull off their draft particularly, I mean, really well for them to, initiate fights.
Yeah, as you said, it's a 5 DP. It's an offlane Alchemist, and
yeah. So you can see it is.
This lineup looks scary actually.
I mean, it is pretty farm heavy though. Like Alchemist, Tinker, and Ursa, all of them need a decent amount of items, so they have to win their lanes. I think if Sara Kollo lose their lane, it's gonna be kind of tough for them. But I mean, does Sara Kollo lose lanes? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, it's at a certain point in time they're just gonna keep running at the enemy.
Yeah, because that's
with all of their heroes they can do that.
Yeah.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it just helps a lot. They have 2 really good frontline heroes being the Ursa and DP, and Tinker can always just follow up and do a lot of damage behind the front line with the Tusk even. I see the Tusk starting off with the boots, playing that aggressive 4 role here. And it is going to be a Lina mid, not the Void Spirit. Oh no, sorry, my bad. I just saw Lina's items and I thought she was mid, but it is going to be Void Spirit mid.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It should be Void Spirit, but otherwise, I don't think.
I'm just confused about Lina's items. Anyway.
You always take that suggested items. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Certain times in game.
Sometimes you have to just trust in, the guide.
The guide.
Yeah. Yeah. And
it works.
Yeah. True. Sometimes it works, and they have a smoke ready. On the A, so they're thinking about whether they want to go for a first blood on this high ground. They know they're playing against an alchemist. They don't want to give the alchemist too many bounty runes, and he hasn't skilled Grievel's Greed yet, so it's not particularly important right now to get the runes. So
yeah, I think they're focusing on the Lina stun. If they land it, they go for the kill. Otherwise, I think they just back off or something.
I don't think you can.
And they have
Lina
the root
stun.
too.
It's too difficult. They have to get the pit off.
Yeah, they have the Pit of Malice. I think they might.
Shamad actually might go down here. Lina's
might go down.
Here. The A is too far away though. And there we go. He is gonna die here. So first blood will fall. And that
was a well executed smoke gank, I'd say.
Yeah, very nice smoke gank coming from Royal Patriots here. Not something you'd expect. And here we have the Tusk rotating all the way bottom. I think Tusk, they expected a smoke gank top, that's why the Tusk was top. So yeah. Anyway, going back into the game here, we see, just looking at the mid lane for now. Just see this Tinker. He's gonna do pretty well against this Void Spirit. Void Spirit, melee heroes in general just don't do well against Tinker just because of that laser.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough lane, but once you reach that level 6, I think there might be a possibility to outplay.
Yeah, I think so too. But for the first few levels, it's going to be very hard for this Void Spirit to play. You can see Tinker securing all the CS in the lane, and he's not really caring too much. But the Void Spirit is going to suffer under the tower. He's taking a lot of damage here from the right click of Tinker.
Tinker already has 7 CS, whereas Void Spirit just has 1 so far.
Yeah.
Finally, he's getting some CS under the tower.
I think he needs to maybe use his skills a bit more to secure the CS. But I guess that's more because he's skilled. He's done a lot of trouble here. If Tinker had laser up there, he would have probably just he died there. You have to be a bit careful. Eshan's beam was coming off cooldown, but I guess he's fine. Ooh, he couldn't cancel the salve
he
there.
couldn't cancel the salve. He tried though, he just ran out of vision.
Yeah, he did. Ran out of vision. So this DP,
top lane as usual, you can see the side pull going out.
Yeah, I think the side pull is pretty good here. I mean, Hockey is going to try and stop it. Ursa, but they might go on the Lina here. There is a route to control the Ursa, but the slow coming from the DP might be enough to make the kill. No, though they doesn't even want to try. The creeps are way too important. They don't want to do the creep.
Oh, down on bot lane.
Yeah, down bot lane. We see the Tusk rotating with the shards and the tag team. Getting the easy kill there. And Lina going down on the top lane. He's playing aggressive there. Hockey doesn't have any skills to use here, but the Pit of Mana will secure the Underlord's retreat. Maybe Ursa does have a lot more move speed for now, but the Fairy Fire is enough. For the Underlord to survive there. Mid
lane also they might.
Ooh, that was close.
That was so close.
Yeah.
He still has the Fairy Fire, but still I don't think.
I mean, Tinker is destroying this lane. He's 14 and 6 denies. And
14-6.
Yeah, he's just doing way too good for what he should be getting. Oh, and mid lane he does fall. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Just the max Tinker, the laser rocket build.
Yeah, the laser rocket max. I think that's gonna hurt the Radiant team a lot. Royal Patriots a lot. I think they do manage to land the Pit of Malice and the Lina stun LSA, but.
I don't think this is really a kill lane until the Pit Lord the Underlord gets boots at least. Like he needs some sort of MS to catch up to the Ursa. And we see bot lane as well, AA taking taking a beating there, getting pretty low as well. Not falling just yet though.
Yeah, and you can see Viva has queued up a Falcon Blade, one of the recent items that came out.
Yeah, what do you think about that item?
I mean, it's good. I really like the Witch Blade though.
Yeah, Witchblade is pretty fun. I mean, it's not as good as I thought it was at the start, but it's okay.
Yeah, you can see the Tusk rotating to the mid lane.
Yeah, I think he's
to
trying to secure the rune
4-minute
here.
runes.
Yeah. And
You can see massive TPs coming out
yeah,
as well. They might be able to get the Tusk here.
oh, miss.
Oh,
Did not get that Q on Lina. Maybe with the dissimulate after the Q on Lina, it might have been enough, but the two rotations from the supports, both of them wasting their TPs for now, and that causes the underlord to die on top after that TP.
you know, they can't do the same thing. Even if they force rotations, the Weaver can't solo kill the Alchemist in the bot lane. They can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I think the Radiant should be more careful about the TP rotations that they make.
Yeah, they need to be a lot more careful because Ursa is always going to be a good, going to be fine against Underlord, especially when he's solo. And,
Yeah, and bounty runes are coming up to in like 9 seconds.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
Sara
I think Diane
Kollo
might
are
get
gonna.
everything.
Yeah, they might just get all the 4 runes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Unless Void
No,
Spirit
he's not,
rotates in. No, he's
he
not
doesn't
even.
have 6 yet, so he's trying to focus on that.
That's actually a huge boost on the Alchemist.
Yeah, Alchemist is so happy. He has 2 points in Grievel's Greed and he's just playing so greedy.
Yeah, you know, rushing that scepter. Who do you think he's gonna give this scepter to in the first place?
He could give it to probably, I don't know.
He could give it to Tusk and they would have some fun with the kick actually.
Sure, they could get the kick. I mean, I don't think the Tinker can use laser this early. Doesn't have the mana to do the laser enough times. But I mean, it's pretty good on DP as well.
Yeah, I think they might go on the top lane.
Yeah, Paradox. He wants to go on the underlord. So much damage on underlord.
I think he got it. Yeah.
Selena is slowed. She does have stun in a second. If she gets a stun off, she might be able to survive here. Gets back. Oh, she turned around for the Q. I don't think that was the play there. And
Yeah.
she does fall. Meanwhile, mid lane, they want to go on Void Spirit. This is the TP in from the AA to stop that. And Tinker was not there to follow up on that kill. He had the haste, but he didn't want to pop it.
I mean, it's a best of 3, right? You know, you can just let one game slip away. Maybe.
I mean, it hasn't slipped away yet. I mean, yeah.
It hasn't been, but
yeah,
you know,
network
you can
might
always.
be a little bit dire favored, but I mean, it's fine. They can come back. Just need a few good fights, and you see Underlord on the top lane. He might go down here. Ursa pops ulti. See 3 heroes on him, fighting them inside the pit, which is pretty good way to deal with it for now. A might even get the Ursa here, but doesn't have enough mana. Meanwhile, Underlord kiting the rest of the team might not be enough. Yelena coming in with the stun to stop the kill onto the Underlord. We see DP misses her Q, and she doesn't get the block.
Yeah. The tango healing.
Yeah, and
the healing from the tango. It
Yeah.
kept the Underlord alive.
That was pretty nice play by Underlord there, just juking and jiving in between the trees and the pit. Wastes a lot of time on top lane for Sara Kollo, but meanwhile Tinker is farming, Alka is farming, so I think they don't really mind that too much.
Tinker is also, I think, trying to play greedy here, going for the Boots of Travel straight. He's like 500 gold short. I think he's gonna have it in like what, 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna have it pretty quick, and then with the Boots of Travel, he can make so much space with this Tusk and DP. Playing as 5 and 4, they can easily. Oh, we might see an initiation here. Ursa's TP.
Yeah, 4 heroes 4 hero rotation.
And Void Spirit just does
But
cut it out.
He saw it. He could have used it, but
I mean, it was nighttime. I don't know if he saw him earlier or not. See Tinker does not get the rune here. Pops his haste as well. Alk is taking a stack too, a triple stack too. So he's just happily farming on the side here. Ursa has come to help him too.
oh, Tinker is taking a huge stack, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's a game of stacks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they have an Alchemist and a Tinker. Stacking is basically winning your own game, right?
Yeah.
As long as the enemy team doesn't invade and take it, which doesn't seem like Royal Patriots are doing.
And I think the tower pushing abilities for Daya are actually good too with the DP
Yeah, with the DP and the Alk, it's pretty good.
and the Alk. Yeah.
But Weaver is pretty farmed. Right now he has a Javelin and a Falcon Blade, so it does a decent amount of damage for the early game. So if they win a few fights with this Weaver and get that momentum up, it might help them a lot.
Yeah, and you can see Tusk constantly, every time he walks past the camp, he just tries to stack it. Might go on the Tusk in the mid lane,
that's
but
not a go. That's just some harass for sure. See the DP? Level 5.
As you said in the start, you know, you can't find that damage output for the Radiant team to get, you know, the instant kills.
Yeah, they need the A Blast plus the Laguna Blade to do anything.
Yeah, those are the only burst damage skills they have.
Yeah. And A is still level 4. Maybe he might get the book and try to get his ultimate, because his ultimate is probably the biggest skill in their team right now. We see Ursa trying to go in on the AA. A doesn't really have anything. Weaver using his bugs to try and protect the AA. It does work out a little bit for them. You just don't want to dive when they know they can TP under the T1.
Yeah, there's a good silence coming out.
Wow. Well played
and
by,
that was
Sara Kollo here. And we see the snowball going into the AA. Attack team is on cooldown, so they just have to run at him. We see Lina using the stun, getting it on one. But Ursa just going in, doesn't really care too much. Has a wand, he has enough mana to fight this if he wants to. They do get kited a little bit by the root coming in from the Underlord. The more TPs coming in, but we see the TPs going out from Sara Kollo just in time. Void Spirit TPing in, uses the Disseminate, gets his combo off, and does kill the Tusk in the end.
And meanwhile, Tinker finishing up his boot.
Yeah, finished boot, has Soul Ring, Bottle, almost Blink as well, just a little bit off actually. 1,300, 1,400.
Yeah, Alchemist is like, you know, 600 gold away from the first scepter. He's gonna gift someone in the team. Not sure who yet. And does Lina have a boot coming up? Yeah, he does have a coming up in the courier. You know, this A is still walking around without a boot.
Yeah, I've been noticing it a little bit.
That's problematic.
Meanwhile, Lina getting gone on by the Tusk right now. I think she might be able to get out. The snowball is there, but I don't think he has ice shards just yet. A is rotating in. You see the root from the Underlord as well. I don't think they can really go on this Tusk though. Tusk is able to just run away with that, that MS 380 MS. Pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm excited for this scepter from Alchemist. I really want to see who he gifts it for.
Yeah, he has it right now. He can buy it. He buys it. Let's see who he gives it to. He could give it to the Tinker right now. That might be the play. Maybe they want to make someone really, really small.
Yep, they gave it to the Tinker.
They really want to make someone small with that.
Yeah, and you see Ursa almost done with the Battle Fury as well. I think it's done. Yeah, it's flying out to him on the courier. And when you actually look at the net worth, Tinker already has like 10k net worth.
Yeah, he's
whereas the enemy,
it's so
enemy
hard to
Weaver
watch.
has just 4,000.
It's so hard to watch. And we see a smoke coming in from the Radiant team here. Underlord, AA, and Lina. They want to make a play on this top lane. But they have taken the tower already, so I don't think any of the heroes are going to be there. So I don't think the smoke is the best. They do have a ward, so they are going to try and ward with it at least. Get a ward off with it.
Yeah, meanwhile Sara Kollo trying to get the mid tower.
Yeah, one of the better towers to get at this point in the game. To get it with the DPLs. And we see Void Spirit trying to go on the Tusk here. Makes a small play. Gets silenced here. He might be in a little bit of trouble. We see the Lina coming from behind. There is the root coming from Underlord as well. Tarko taking quite a bit of damage. Hockey almost falling as well. Hockey's ult is going to finish soon though, so he's going to get that heal right now. Void Spirit jumping in, gets his E off as well. Really can't kill anyone right now. Tinker coming in. Ooh, doing so much damage there, but doesn't get anyone in the end. We see the rocket, not going to be able to kill him off. The raindrops do help a lot in this situation. Lina getting silent. The Tusk rolling in with a snowball. Doesn't have his Q. Does have to get back. He does fall there. Pretty greedy with that snowball. Just too far away. Why? Underlord using his ult to come back in after going back to base. Oh, you see the unload getting smaller? Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
It's weird.
It is weird. Yeah, you see the AAL being thrown out.
A
Trying
blast.
to catch someone, but nobody's really that low. I think he's just gonna go farm right now. Ursa's just happily farming with his Battle Fury on the bottom lane. Weaver he did get boots. He didn't really get too much else. Trying to chase this Ursa a little bit, but he's gonna get the bugs, maybe? No, he doesn't even get the bugs off. Ursa wants to turn here, gets his Q off. Touch gauge there to help. They do decide to back off. No engagement.
Interesting item lineup queued up from this Lina as well. He's opting for boots of travel here.
Huh. Yeah. I don't
Maybe
know.
probably he wants to counter the Tinker push. I don't know.
I don't know.
He has something in mind.
There was a jump. Tried to have a jump on the Tinker there, but the Tinker was able to blink out. Not able to get the ultimate on Void Spirit right onto the Tinker there. Does pick up an invis though. The Weaver, he's just gonna happily farm right now. He's the only person they can really rely on to like win fights in this mid game. But it is looking harder and harder each minute that passes because of how fast this outcomes into our farming.
I actually like this drums pick up on the Tusk where he's trying to get drums. I think that's gonna boost that team fight even more.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's a decent item. It's an item that enables your pushing, enables your run at them strategy, makes you strong in fights. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ursa is opting for a blink too, and you know you clearly can see like what Dire's plan is, like jump on them.
Yeah. It's trying to be in the front and try to let Tinker do most of the damage from behind.
We do have a Maelstrom completed 50 minutes into the game. He's opting for a late near now.
There is a smoke coming in from, I think AA solo smoked. He wants to ward, I think. Not sure why he smoked, honestly. But they are looking for wards at least. They can't really find this ward that Dire placed in the lane.
And we see Alchemist just farming the second.
Ooh, there might be a fight
Scepter.
happening in this mid lane here. Charge hitting a lot of people. We see them going onto the Tusk. Tusk does fall, but Tinker is there. He's coming with the blink. Gets the laser on through as well. Looks like the Underlord falling. A already down. Underlord falls as well in the backline. Lina dying as well. Void Spirit trying to jump on the Ursa, gets his dissimulation off and resonant pulse, but he goes to the wrong place, gets silenced. Tinker has vision on him and he just falls. That resonance pulse wasn't the best. he jumped in the wrong circle there. Yeah, that was just a very well executed fight by Sara Kollo. They did get to kill the Tusk quickly at the start of the fight, but that made them all out of position, and Tinker could just use his Aghanim Scepter laser to do so much AoE damage onto the enemy team and just easily win that fight for them.
Yeah, and you know Lina just evaporated. You know Ursa just blinked in with the Fury Swipes, overpower actually, and with like 3 hits, Lina's HP just vanished.
Yeah. Oh, they might go for another fight here. We see Charge. Oh, very close onto the Lina there. Almost getting the him like blocked. They have a sentry. They are going to deward this ward, so Radiant do have to get back with no vision to fight there. Probably don't want to take it. They have an Aegis Ursa. We have the Nether Shawl as well for the Tinker. He's probably going to be very happy to get that red Nether Shawl.
Yeah, Alchemist like 1000 gold away from his second scepter. He's just farming his way. He's having fun.
Yeah, he's having fun.
No pressure.
Yeah.
My teammates are winning the game for me. I'm just gonna farm scepters for them.
Acid spray while picking up neutral items. That's his job.
Yeah. Might be a fight.
No. Just zoning the enemies out of their own jungle, trying to get a secure farm for their cores. now I think they're trying to put a Tinker ward now, since Tinker is starting to push towards their T2 and jumping into the trees. Getting a Tinker ward could help on the bot lane.
Could help. They do have the catch. It's not that they don't have it.
I mean,
They
he
do
needs
have
the
it.
rules to actually catch the Tinker. It's not easy. He can just rearm and blink out again.
Yeah, and you can see another smoke coming out, I think, which was
Yeah, it's
scouted
the-
out by this sentry ward placed.
Yeah, that observer ward just scouted out that smoke, and Tinker just cancelled the TP and went mid immediately. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Ursa trying to bait with his illusion. You know, he blinks in, tries to go on Void Spirit. He gets the bash as well. Oh, Void Spirit almost goes down here. Nice silence by the DP to kill him off. Good rotation coming in from Sara Kollo. I don't think they were really expecting to kill the Void Spirit there, but with that lucky bash coming in from the Ursa, it seemed pretty simple.
Yeah.
He starts and Tinker just from the backline, just putting on the pressure onto the Radiant team.
They do finally ping out the ward. But yeah, you see the second scepter coming out to the Tusk here.
Gets the kick. He's ready.
He's ready to have some fun. But does he have blink yet?
No,
He
no,
doesn't
no,
have blink yet.
He can still snowball and run behind them and kick them. That is the thing. Underlord going a little bit too far forward, using the pit. Trying to burst the Ursa down. Ursa does have Aegis though, so that might have not been the best decision from them. Boy tries to go in, gets the resonant pulse onto the Tusk, goes in with his astral step, but comes straight back out because he knows he should take a fight there.
You know, in a way they got rid of the Aegis.
Yeah, true.
And Weaver is doing okay, I guess.
Nah, not really. I mean, I thought he had Maelstrom like what,
30 minutes into the game.
5 minutes ago, and he should be having like another item by now, but it seems like he hasn't really been farming that much. Well, with the A blast from the Tusk will fall here with the AA ultimate. They won't not get any return kills on Sara Kollo, but they don't really mind too much about that. They can still pressure towers if they want to.
Yeah, and Ursa tried to go on the, what do you call, Void Spirit on the sidelines as well, which he managed to escape.
Yeah,
Void
unless you
Spirit
get
is
that lucky
opting-
bash, you're not really getting
Yeah.
that Void Spirit.
Void Spirit opting for the Yule Scepter.
Yeah, I think that's
So
the only
that-
item he can really get in this game. He wants to catch the Tinker with the Yules, and then his team wants to follow up after he catches him when he's pushing the side lanes. But I mean, it's so late, and it feels like after they
Ursa blinking in the mid lane.
yeah, mid lane, we see the nice stun coming up from the Lina trying to kill off the Ursa. Ursa getting pretty low, does have his ultimate to run away from this. The Weaver almost dying there, but does manage to survive with a little bit of HP. Uses it all to get out. He's silenced for now, can't reinitiate. The Tinker coming in, killing off the Underlord. You see Astral Step going in, using Dissimulate. Dissimulate, gets Astral Step again, kills off the Alchemist, but the Tinker just using all of his spells, not really bothered by anything. Nobody's really going on him. Void Spirit tried his best to make a play there, but couldn't really
And
accomplish much.
if you didn't notice, he tried to get he got an ultra kill. He has a dust, he might get the kill on the Weaver.
Yeah,
He does get the kill, but unfortunately the rampage is not there.
Yeah.
It was a bit late, I think.
Yeah, that was a good play coming in from him. Satan at the end there.
I think there's no turning back at this point.
Yeah, it is Dagon build for sure. Especially with that. Oh, Tusk going in. He might die here. Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
I think he's just chilling and playing his own game for now.
Yeah, out of the 7 kills, I think Tusk gave them 5. And Alchemist died twice.
Yeah, I think he's just playing his own game. Just having
Yeah,
fun.
I see 24, just, you know, you guys do whatever the hell you want. I'm just gonna farm scepters.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my job.
more scepters, the better. Then you get scepter for yourself and you're strong, right? Isn't that how
Yeah.
it works?
But, you know, it's hard to pull this off, you know.
I mean, you have
Normally.
to have Tinker that's 20k net worth, probably. That's the only way. You can
Yeah,
get
you know,
away
but
with this.
Paradox is he's still going for the BKB. You know,
Yeah.
there is still a chance where they can burst him down with the Lina and the A. He is still opting for the BKB.
Yeah, the BKB is so that he can even fight, because we saw in the last fight how the Lina controlled him pretty easily with that pit and the stun.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
does need that BKB to fight.
Nothing much happening right now around the map.
I think they are going to start to apply the pressure relatively soon. They're all kind of grouped up here. I think they're waiting, maybe waiting for the next Aghanim's Scepter on Alchemist. But they do look to be rotating bottom. Tinker going in, using rockets. You see the charge as well, trying to block him the Underlord, but Underlord might just fall here to the Tinker. Kick him all the way to his teammates here. Lina tries to go on the tusk, but Lina might fall down for this. You see Ursa almost
He's
getting
just
kind of
kicking.
there, but the tusk
He's just
is
kicking
kicking
them away.
everyone. Kicking them everywhere. And the AA kind of TP'd in, tried to help and just died. I don't know even to what. I think Tinker just bursted him immediately.
Whoa. Oh, he has a dust.
Yeah, but there is the... oh yeah,
Oh, he
the
hitting up the dust. Oh my god. That was just genius.
Yeah, that was a
From
good play.
Tinker's words, that was genius.
That was a nice
Literally.
play. Yeah, that was a nice play for sure. I didn't even know you could rearm dust.
Yeah, even I couldn't know like until now.
Yeah, I did not know that. Heads up play, Tinker players, man. And we see the lanes being pushed now. They're probably opting to go Roshan as soon as it spawns.
You see some nice neutral items on the dire side. A Gravbo on the Alchemist. They do have the Imp Claw, which they do not have picked up yet on anyone.
Mean, there is gonna 27 minutes. It's going to get. Is it 27 minutes or is it 30? I can't remember.
It's 20. I think it comes at 27.
Yeah, 27. So they are gonna get their next level tier of neutral items pretty soon. So.
Top
Yeah,
lane.
Ursa, yeah, going on the AA will fall here. Pretty easy kill. Tusk tried to get that kick off, but wasn't really in range. Didn't want to die once again this game.
Yeah, 100 more gold away from the blink.
He
I
wants to
think
get that
it's
blink,
gonna be.
and then he'll be okay.
Yeah, I think after that it's gonna be like, you know, let me kick you here, let me kick you there.
Tinker is just waiting for this Weaver to show in the lane to kill him.
Yeah, he has Arcane Blink too,
Yeah.
which is like very impressive as well. Like that item is like, you know, stupid.
Yeah. For Tinker, for a lot of heroes, it's just very, very stupid.
Yeah, you know, Tinker SF, it's just bullshit.
And here, they might. We finally got the Yule Scepter on the Void Spirit, so they might try to get a kill with it. We see AA Blast going towards Roshan, not even up.
But you know, even though they know that they have the upper hand, they're not trying to force a lot of fights. I think they're waiting for the next rush. But in the top
I think
lane,
they're just waiting for Alchemist. Oh, DP does die.
I think he gave the third scepter to someone as well.
Yeah, no, I think they that was just a good kill because with the use that they picked up on Void Spirit. I didn't expect that to happen, but
Yeah, and I think they gave the
oh,
third scepter.
going in onto Underlord, gets the kicks back. He's very low. Tinker TPing in here. They are gonna get this kill for sure.
For sure.
Oh, we see Quickening Charm being picked up. Who got that? Which team? Oh, it was the Dire team.
Yeah, they have a Ring of Aquila. No one has picked it up on the Radiant team.
Oh, Psychic Headbang is pretty nice on Lina. It's alright on Void Spirit as well, I guess.
You can see the lines drawn on the map. You know, don't go out. Just try to defend high ground.
And Roshan is up. You go for Roshan. You see the AA blast coming through. That's not gonna do too much though.
Yeah.
There we go. Paradox gets the Aegis. Has his Abyssal as well. With the Titan Sliver. See drums being used on Tusk. They want to run at them. kind of expecting them to be there, but nobody there. Meanwhile, the last, no, the fourth Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I think he got it, right?
Yeah, he almost got it. Very close.
300 gold away.
I think they're just trying to meme as hard as they can this game. See Void Spirit trying to catch someone here. Gets the Q on the Tusk. AAL's coming through. We see Tusk going in, tries to kick someone back, but not in range for anyone. Looks like they're gonna start pressing high ground here. We see Alchemist getting his last scepter. I mean, not last. He has one for himself as well after this. Oh, did he use it on himself actually? He did. He already has one for himself. So
Yeah,
this is the last one.
that's literally 5
Yeah.
scepters at 30 minutes in the game.
No. So he doesn't have one for himself. I guess when you hold the Axe item, it just counts as an Axe for you.
Yeah, no? Yeah, it does. So it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 right now, and he's gonna get one more, I guess.
He's
just
gonna
gonna
get
go
one
back
more.
to
He's
farming.
like, you do whatever you want. I'm gonna go farm. That's his motive this game, literally.
He wants his 5 Aghanim Scepters.
And you see Ursa trying to get the Swift Blink, which is, I think, also broken.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Every Agi carry wants it these days.
Yeah. What do you think about the, what do you call, the new meta update coming, which is to come out on Friday?
Oh, I don't know actually. I
What do you think?
honestly don't know because I kind of like this meta. I think they're gonna nerf DP, they're gonna nerf these movement speed heroes quite a bit. But I don't think
they might.
Yeah.
They might introduce a new hero. I don't know.
No, yeah,
Maybe.
they said they will, right? They might introduce a new hero on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not
But I'm
too
still
sure
waiting
who
for
it's
that.
gonna be, but I hope it's gonna be someone fun to play.
I hope it's someone related to the anime.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. And now we see them finally deciding to go high ground here. We see the Blinking Abyssal onto the Void Spirit here. BKB fucked on the Ursa, but not really getting anything accomplished with his BKB. The Tinker going in, tries to do a lot of damage with his Dake and tries to get kills here, but not managing to get anyone. Tinker actually was in a bit of trouble there for a second, but he did not really die there. Ooh, nice shards coming in from the Tusk to get to the low ground there. Very nice there. Void Spirit going in, tries to go on the Ursa, but Ursa pops his ulti just in time. Lina falls immediately to the Tinker. Weaver trying to go on the Tinker here, but he just gets bursted down as well. Tusk kicking the Underlord back into the fight. Tinker just getting all the kills given to him here. Ursa jumping in with the Abyssal, killing off the Void Spirit, and the AA is the last one to fall. A team wipe. And it goes to Sara Kollo. Buyback coming in from the Weaver, trying to clear things off.
But they do call the GG out.
Yeah, that is the GG for the first game, everyone. So this is a best of 3. This is the semi-finals of the Predator Dota 2 challenge presented by mCENTRE. And we will come back very shortly with the next game. So please stay tuned for the next game. welcome back everyone to the Predator Dota 2 challenge presented by mCENTRE, and the strategic partner is Gamer.LK. I am going to be your caster for today, Nightblade, and with me is HSW. We just finished the first game and we are going on to the second game, and this is the score. After the first game, this is a bo3, everyone, semi-final number 1. It's Sara Kollo versus Royal Patriots, and after the first game, the result is Sara Kollo coming out on top, getting the first game with their Tinker Alchemist with 5 Ags strat. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, it did work out. I'm actually interested in seeing the next draft in the second game.
Yeah.
Because Royal Patriots have to specifically look into certain heroes so that they might be able to they might be able to give a fight. It's not that they won't. They got to the semifinals because of a reason. So I think maybe they tried to see what the playstyle was of Sara Kollo in the first game.
I mean, let's be honest. Everybody's watched Sara Kollo play. Everybody knows how they play and how they like to outplay and how they like to get in your face Dota against the local community. And they like picking these Ursas and these heroes that can snowball into the mid game and like completely destroy you.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe there's a change.
Maybe. I mean, I felt like the Ursa pick into the Underlord was just very hard for the offlaner to even have a game after that, and the Void Spirit kind of lost mid really hard. The Tinker was just way too good of a pick against the Void Spirit, and felt like he didn't know how to play that matchup as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess the Weaver lane was okay, but he just didn't farm as efficiently as he should have, I feel like.
Yeah, even though he had the Maelstrom at 13 to 40 minutes into the game, you didn't see anything get done with the 14 minute Maelstrom.
Yeah, usually you'd see lanes being pushed, towers being taken, at least forcing heroes around the map with the way that the Weaver would play. But I felt like he was just too scared of the Tinker going to the lane and trying to kill him. Like,
yeah, well, that Tinker was scary.
Yeah, it was super scary, but yeah. You have to know, you have to read the map and play accordingly. Anyway, I think the game has started, and we will get into it right now. So I will get into the draft here, and it will be a Puck and a Timbersaw being banned for the first 2 bans.
I think it's the same bans, same first phase bans coming out from both teams as the previous game.
Yeah, they just don't want to give the Puck to Sara Kollo because they want to pick heroes like Void Spirit. I feel like even though he did lose pretty hard on that Void Spirit, I think that's one of their comfort picks on Royal Patriots. So they might go for it again. And here we see Sara Kollo just banning that Underlord. It was pretty annoying for them last game, and they just banned it out this game.
Yeah, and you see the respect ban coming out on them. It's not a respect ban, but
yeah.
you're getting enemy getting free scepters. It's not fair, So it's not fair.
Yeah.
Like 4 people are fighting. 1 person is farming Aghanims for you. It's just not fair.
Yeah.
So they just get rid of that Alchemist immediately.
Yeah. They just don't want to deal with a mid Alchemist. Don't want to deal with an offlane Alchemist. Don't want to deal with the hero in general. So now there might be a few more interesting picks coming into this game with those heroes getting banned out.
Yeah, and Sara Kollo putting thought into their first pick as well, using some of their reserve time.
Yeah, I think they just wanna. They're deciding maybe whether to go for a very fast strat or to go for a more dragged out strat. See Enigma being picked up.
Okay, Enigma. They could put again. This hero can be played in several roles.
Yeah, but most people like to play it as a 5 these days, I feel like.
Yeah, you don't really care about the black hole, right?
No, you don't care if black hole is cancelled because it's on a 5. So you don't really mind too much, but if he does get it off, it's so value just because he's a position 5, giving so much impact to the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think we might see maybe a Rubik coming out from Royal Patriots?
Very possible, and it's an okay pick too. I mean, a Rubik is just decent because you're not committing an entire hero for the Enigma only, like a Beastmaster or anything super solid like that. It's just a Rubik that could steal black hole. Oh, we see a Pudge. Interesting.
That's nice. I think they're really going into their comfort picks.
Yeah, they're like, let's just play what we play in pubs, guys, and they pick the Pudge.
Yeah.
Luna being picked up. Oh, they want to go for a fast strat here, I feel like.
Again, I've seen Luna played as 4 in several games,
Yeah.
several pro games.
Yeah.
They could do it.
They could. Why not? You know, maybe they're trying to test out like these unusual strats here, knowing that they're pretty. I mean, there's a pretty big difference between the two teams here. Not trying to say that Royal Patriots don't deserve it or being here or anything, but there's a pretty huge, skill gap between the two teams coming into this game.
Yeah.
So Sara Kollo really have the luxury to try different drafts out if they want to.
And you see X pick coming out from Royal Patriots, which is a decent position 3.
Yeah, it's alright. The only problem I feel the Axe is he can't really deal with the Eidolon unless like the Enigma mismicros or something, because he's just gonna get his range creep denied every single wave, and he's gonna not get as much experience as he wants. He can't really cut the wave because Enigma's still gonna deny his range creep. So I don't really like this Axe pick too much.
And Sara Kollo banning out Death Prophet themselves and getting rid of the QOP as well. And you see Ursa and Monkey King ban out from Royal Patriots as well.
Yeah.
I think they don't like the Monkey King and the Ursa against Axe. They just did a.
I mean, yeah, they just want Axe to have a decent lane here, and I think banning Monkey King is one of the better bans they can do.
They do get rid of the A as well.
Might be a Morphling pick coming in. Let's see. But they do have a chance to ban the Morphling if they want on Royal Patriots.
I'd really like to see a Storm Spirit here.
On which
for
team?
for Sara Kollo.
For Sara Kollo? Could be interesting. I mean, they have a decent amount of lockdown for the Storm. Like the call and the eat is pretty good. And that's the Morphling ban what I talked about.
Yeah, if they had the Alchemist and the Storm Spirit, it's like a mini black hole with the Electric Vortex.
True.
They could have wombo comboed it.
See,
they do get rid of the Morphling as soon as you see the AA ban actually.
Yeah. You just don't want to play against Morphling unless you have an AA. Just this hero feels so strong sometimes.
Yeah.
There you see a Bane here. Try and cancel that black hole from far away. Now they have many ways to cancel black hole. Hook, Fiend's Grip, and Call if the black hole is placed in a weird way.
But if you, as you said earlier, if you put Enigma in as position 5, you don't really care about the black hole.
Exactly.
If you get it off, okay, that's good. But other than that, I think
as long as you put a decent pulse and you're doing like a lot of damage with pulse and Maleficent, you're like okay.
Yeah.
Now we see Sara Kollo's turn to pick their potential core hero now. See what they decide to go here. I mean, they see that they've committed so much for this Enigma that they can pick whatever they want now. Like there are a lot of heroes that can just run at this lineup because they don't really have any solid stuns. And as you said, Storm Spirit might be pretty good if he is allowed to, get on these players that are like playing solo. Earth Spirit.
Earth Spirit. I mean, a good position for hero.
Yeah, it's a good position for hero, and it's good against this entire lineup because you can silence the Bane, silence the Pudge from far away, dismember, Fiend's Grip. Very solid hero here against Royal Patriots. And I mean, Sagemeister loves to play this hero. He plays it all the time. Nice to see a good Earth Spirit game from him once in a while. And Royal Patriots trying to get their next pick. They kind of see that their draft is a little bit countered and they have to deal with this Earth Spirit a little bit. And they see OD. That's pretty decent control coming in. But an instant IO pickup here. Ooh, IO Is that a core IO? It might be.
Might be a core IO.
Yeah, might be a mid IO here against this OD. It'll be pretty fun to see a core IO. Let's see how they manage to pull it off. See Troll being banned out.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I feel like Royal Patriots are in a bit of a weird position where they need, all of them need levels to do anything, and if they don't get their levels, it's gonna be really hard to defend Sara Kollo's advances, because Sara Kollo don't really have that many timers other than Black Hole and Eclipse, and other than that they have Earthspit Roll, Silence, they have IO that's always online, they have the Maleficent, whereas Royal Patriots, if they don't have level 6 on their supports, if they don't have Blink on Axe, and they don't have, timings on these heroes, it's going to be very hard for them to play. A lot of it depends on execution on Royal Patriots, I feel like.
I feel like there's a lot on Axe here. If he manages to survive the lane and possibly win the lane, I think Royal Patriots might have a chance here.
I don't know, I feel like Pudge is more in that seat because he has to be the one he's the only one that can apply pressure in all these lanes, and Banes can't really do much, so the Pudge hook is kind of the only thing that sets up for kills right now. Like, yeah, you have the Astral, but you need the hook to follow up. You have the sleep from Bane, but you need the hook to follow it up. So if this Pudge doesn't land his hooks with the setups, it's gonna be really bad for Royal Patriots.
True. So every rotation that the Pudge makes should count.
Yeah, it should result in a kill because he has setups for it. I mean, Bane is kind of iffy because you can break it if there's another hero there. But if the OD gets an Astral off, you should probably hit your combo and then you can get a kill with it. Hopefully. Let's see, Sara Kollo's final pick here. It could be, I mean, for all we know, they could put Luna carry, Enigma offlane, Earthspirit 4 and IO 5 if they really want to. So, Sara Kollo's draft is versatile as always. See what they go for here.
Yeah, all these heroes can be tossed and tumbled on like several roles.
Yeah.
They can play like multiple roles, and when you look at the Royal Patriots drafts, like OD, okay, maybe you can go offlane, but it's either offlane or mid. Bane, it's always going to be a support.
Yeah, we see Lina being picked up here. So Lina mid, I'm guessing.
I literally have no idea right now.
Yeah, it might be a Lina mid IO carry. Could be. Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. This Enigma might even be a 3 here. Legion Commander being picked up. Legion, okay. Now, is that a Legion safe lane?
I am not sure.
Little bit confused on Royal Patriots. And there we go, that's the carry IO. So it is going to be a position 1 IO and a mid Lina.
Oh, it's an offlane Earthspirit, by the way.
Oh, very cool.
Offlane Earthspirit, position 5 Luna, and a position 4 Enigma.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind position 4 Enigma, but I haven't. Yes. I mean, Earthspirit offlane. Usually, the only reason I thought Earthspirit would be position 4 was because Sagemeister plays it all the time. I mean, Shaban plays it too, but that's like Sagemeister's signature hero. So I guess they just wanted to toss it around a bit, I guess. I'm just really interested in this safe lane Legion or safe lane Axe. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure who's a safe lane now. Because Legion mid is a thing, but not really against Lina, right?
You could put, OD safe lane. Could?
No, but then who'd go mid, right?
As you said, the Legion could go mid.
Yeah, but it's not good against the Lina,
Axe
right?
could go off
It's
lane.
not that good against Lina. Because you can Legion can't do anything against like the right clicks from Lina. Just click her. You just click her, dude. Let's see anyway. Let's see what they plan to do here.
set.
And the game is gonna start here. Feels like, yeah, it is gonna be an OD mid and a safe lane
Yeah.
Legion. Let's see how this safe lane Legion goes, I guess.
It could work out actually.
Not too sure about that. I'm not really a big fan of Legion being safe lane. I play this hero a lot and I feel like it needs to be in a 3 or mid row. The safe lane role is not this hero, I feel like. Unless you're playing like a super aggro lineup. Like you want to end the game pretty early, because this hero doesn't scale as well as you'd like if you played in the safe lane.
Why does IO have so much
So much what?
speed?
Oh, they buffed it, yeah. They buffed the hero pretty nicely. They're 320 move speed. And if you tether someone that's like a bit lower, you kind of slow down as well. Pretty funny.
Lina toying the stun in the mid lane.
Yeah. Pudge is waiting for a hook here. I'm not even sure if he's gonna get a hook at all. Oh, they might set up for a hook. Oh. Does not get the hook. Doesn't manage to get 2 runes on either team.
You don't see any smoke ganks like the previous game.
Yeah. I mean, they don't really have the heroes this game as well. I mean, they do have the Pudge Bane combo, but the thing is, they don't have a slow or any stun to follow that up. So this Pudge is just gonna wait for someone to come so he can hook them onto the tower. Oh, and Xiaoban just shouts it out here.
Oh
no!
That was not what on that. There's a slight miscommunication coming out from Royal Patriots.
That was unfortunate, for sure.
Could have been first blood. Could have been first blood.
I mean, it's fine. They're still okay. Axis soloing the top lane. He's fine for now. He's not really worried too much about this Luna IO. For now, anyway.
So I think 24 is trying to play a position.
Oh, is he playing 4 this game?
I think so.
Okay. So the Pudge trying to posture for a hook here, but doesn't really get the angle. Too many creeps blocking his way. And mid lane, you see the Lina
Mid lane, the
playing
CS.
a little bit forward here, and there's the Astral. He's gonna get a solo kill here. Oh, huh?
He miscalculated it. He
No.
thought he got him.
He could have just walked in front and gotten the kill there for sure.
Yeah, he miscalculated it. He thought he could have gotten with the astral damage.
That was way cocky though, for him to think that. It's level 1. That was a missed opportunity. And the top lane, they do get the first one onto the axe. There's a hook coming in, gets the IO, but IO does have a re-tether to the Luna. Very unfortunate for this OD. He could have got first blood and he would have been pretty far ahead in this lane. I mean, the Lina is dominating in terms of CS right now against the OD.
It's a CS game, man. Every game.
See, Pudge doesn't have enough mana to hook. Won't have it for another 50 seconds. What? 25 seconds? 30 seconds, I guess. Yeah. Axe is actually all right in this lane. He doesn't, like, even though he did die, when the Pudge is close by, he doesn't have any threat of dying.
Yeah, you're correct.
And Legion keeps pushing the lane out towards. I mean, he doesn't keep pushing. He's not keep pushing it, but since the Enigma is denying all the creeps, he just keeps getting pushed towards the tower, and Legion's really not getting the farm he wants right now. Oh, OD. He almost got caught there. He does have a salve though, so he's gonna get a backup on the top lane. Meanwhile, Axe gets Battle Hunger onto Luna. Tries to get a kill here. Pudge overcommitting a little bit. They're gonna stand and fight the Pudge for now. Hawk getting low, does have a fair fire. They are just gonna right click him down and kills off the Pudge here. Axe does get a Battle Hunger onto the Luna. Luna is a little bit in trouble right now, but with the salve from the Wisp, he is gonna be fine here, and the ball's coming in from the Wisp. Will they get a kill here? No. Doesn't get the kill. Nice salve coming in from Paradox to save Hockey there, otherwise Hockey would have died too.
Yeah. I think they miscommunicated there as well. Even though the Pudge was trying to attack the Luna, X tried to go on the IO there.
Yeah, it was.
And as you can see, like.
Oh, we see Earthspit rotating mid. He does show under the ward though, so Odie's gonna know what happens. They secure the 4-minute rune for the Lina as well. Lina's bottle is on the way, I think, so she is gonna be very happy with this rotation coming in from the Earthspit for now.
It's gonna be very hard, guys. He already has a.
Yeah.
You know, Pudge and X, they are very slow heroes. They don't have much movement speed.
I mean, they're decently fast, but they need boots too.
Yeah.
Luna, oh, and with the tranquil boots, Luna is gonna be like way fast. They're not gonna be able to catch her for sure. And Earthspirit posturing to go on the OD here. After is used onto the Lina. It's gonna be a kickback from the Earthspirit onto the OD, and that's an easy kill for the Lina. No TP
Yeah, there were
support
3
for him.
seconds left.
Yeah. Meanwhile on the top lane, Paradox gets really low here with the hook from the Pudge and the combo with the axe, but he does not fall. There's a slow on the Luna, but they are so fast that they don't really mind too much. Bounty runes. Gonna be
Again
picked
at
up.
5 minutes, they lose all 4 runes.
Oh, they might get one here, Pudge going for the top rune here.
One.
Yeah. Earthspirit looking to kind of fight the Pudge here. Earthspirit is stronger than Pudge at this stage in the game, so Pudge needs to be a little bit scared. Oh, and there's a kill onto the Lina. Did not expect that. Bane just walking in and using Brain Sack? Wait, what? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, nice Nightmare as well. He's just gonna survive here. Very nice play coming in from the Bane.
His way out. Drops the cheese.
Oh, and meanwhile, in top lane, another hook onto Hockey there. Pudge getting low, does get right click down here. Axe does not have Battle Hunger right now. There, he's gonna get chased a little bit. Battle Hunger used onto the Luna. Axe is getting lower and lower. He does use his call, does have a little bit of armor, tries to fight them. Hockey does have a stick, not a stick. Wisp had a stick to get Hockey up. So, they were fine the whole time. They're just playing around with them.
Yeah. They still do not have the kill potential.
Yeah.
I think Axe needs to get 6. They do get them low, but they don't get the kill.
Rolling in mid. Pudge is right there. Didn't expect him. Uses hook, but it actually does not get it off. Should have waited for the OD to get the hook off. A nice stun coming to the Lina onto the Bane. Getting the right click onto the Bane as well. There's going to be an OD out on top of the 2 heroes, but that's not gonna hurt the Lina even a little bit. A Laguna Blade onto the Pudge, kills them off as well, and OD does have to retreat.
I think that Sanity's Eclipse damage got negated for the Lina.
Yeah.
The use of the sleep. Slight miscommunications coming out. Enigma already has Necro
I mean,
Book 1.
the Scientist Eclipse wouldn't have done anything to Lina anyway. Lina is very intelligent. I mean, it has a big mana pool.
Top
And
lane
meanwhile on the
again.
top lane, yeah, the rotation coming in from the Earthspirit takes down the Axe once again. Axe is not having a good time in this lane.
Legion is actually opting for the Blink dagger. He is all about initiation.
Yeah, this is why I feel like this safe lane Legion isn't really a thing. Because you get this Blink dagger and then where's your damage coming from? Oh, again, Pudge on the top lane. This top lane looks like just a murder fest all the time, and then Wisp is just gonna get the kill here onto the Pudge. Accelerating his farm even further. Almost has the Helm of the Dummy for the Wisp, then he won't need the Luna anymore.
You can see the Meteor Hammer almost done on the OD as well.
Yeah.
So they can set up kills.
Oh, bot lane, we see a duel coming into the Enigma here. Does get the duel damage off. Relocate used to try and get the Legion here. He is probably going to be... oh, he got slept by the Bane, and that might have actually killed him there. I think he could have run, but yeah. Hockey is left right here, but they are going to be okay here. Pudge does not have hook to hook the Luna under the tower. So Eclipse just wasn't enough for that kill. Okay, the Lina trying to rotate behind the tower to try and get the two heroes that were on low HP here. Legion is spawning soon and does have a TP as well, so Lina does need to be a little bit careful. There's a hook, nice hook onto the Luna here, does not have dismissal for now. They're gonna blade used onto the Bane. Bane uses skill on himself. There's not enough for him to survive here. We see the Legion trying to find the Lina in those trees here, trying to get the duel up, but not able to. Might get the duel onto the Enigma here. We see an Astral and a Meteor Hammer going to be used on the Enigma here. Lina coming in, using a stun on the COD, but it's not going to be enough. The Legion is going to get the duel onto the Enigma and gets the duel damage. Lina just has to retreat, just a little bit too quickly there to actually do anything.
Yeah, they do find both the dual kills. They already has 20 damage, and
I didn't expect that.
he has 320, whatever you call that is.
Yeah.
On OD.
Yeah, the mana pool, man. He just had a lot of mana stacked up, and the Lina didn't expect that. Lina does go down there. Slight miscalculation by the Lina. OD able to literally walk without boots, gets the Astral off, and just uses Sanities. He just uses it off cooldown, I feel like. It was a good timing on the rotation.
But this game, I feel as if like Royal Patriots have
Top lane.
somewhat of a push potential.
Is gonna go down here in the top lane. So like, he's very low. There's a hook coming in from the Pudge. Paradox dodges it for now. He has retether for now. He can break it, but he's waiting for his spirits for now. You see another Lucian being used on the Axe. Axe is so tanky. The Hockey gets blocked by the creeps as well. Pudge is looking for the Luna. There's gonna be an Astro and a Meteor Hammer. Luna is gonna die here. After saying it,
That's
he
another
really
duel for the
wants to
Legion.
get the dunk here, and he does get it. Finally gets on the board with that one kill on the Axe.
Yeah, and that's another dual win for the Legion.
Yeah.
That's damage stacking up, by the way.
That's true, that's true. That's one way to get damage on the safe lane. As long as you consistently get those duels off, you get that damage from somewhere. So this Naked Blink might be alright going into the mid game. Especially with this OD doing relatively okay this game. Like if you take a look at the net worth in this game, they're all pretty even.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, there is still that win probability for the, the dream wombo combo for Sara Kollo here.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there is the Black Hole into Eclipse. Lina has AoE. Io has his spirits. Earth Spirit has magnetized. There's so much AoE in this team that if they do get a good Black Hole wombo combo, they can just kill the entire enemy team.
But they gave up the bottom tower too soon. I think they gave up the bottom towers too.
I think it's alright. It's after 10 minutes, the laning phase is over, and Hook almost catches Paradox there, but Paradox is really fast with that creep, so it's very difficult to catch him unless you can get the Dismember off as well. Legion does not have Blink yet. I think they're all waiting for Legion to get Blink to start going on these kills, and they might even try to get top tower here.
And Earth Spirit just stacking constantly.
Yeah, trying to give as much farm to the Lina and the Io as possible. So far the Pudge has been getting the hooks though. I've seen consistent hooks from Pudge this game, which is pretty nice. The Earth Spirit.
He has been landing all the hooks.
Misses a hook as soon as I say that. Axe is in trouble. He's just getting right click down. He's getting so low and he does fall here. Earth Spirit gets to take onto the Bane here. Legion coming in, tries to do lot, but the Black Hole onto 2 right now. They don't have too much damage, so he does get Astral right now. OD trying to get Meteor Hammer off onto the Enigma, not being able to do it, just cancel. The Sandy's Eclipse kills off the Earth Spirit, but Luna comes in with the Eclipse, does a lot of damage, kills off 2 heroes, and on the back line, the Io and the Enigma clean up the other 2, so it is going to be a team wipe for the side of Sara Kollo.
Pudge almost got the Enigma with the Dismember, but the last minute tether coming out from Io, helping out with the extra heal.
I mean, Legion does not have Blink yet, so that just delayed his Blink even further. They're able to get this top tower. They were able to ward up the triangle. Now they have a complete control of their triangle, and they're probably just going to play in that area. We see Odie walking mid, trying to get the Astral off onto the airspeed to set up for the Legion, but didn't stand close enough.
The same thing I've noticed last game. I'm gonna point it out because it's been 30 minutes into the game and Pudge still does not have a boot,
Oof.
which I think is
Yeah,
quite.
I think that's a bit questionable. Let's be clear. Like, you need boots at this stage at least.
Yeah.
And again, they don't really catch out the wards coming out from Sara Kollo on this high ground. Trying.
Even though he's trying for all the hooks.
Oh, nice block with
By
the
the-
Eidolon.
Yeah. By the way, as soon as you said, like from the moment you told that he has been landing all the hooks,
he just stopped landing them. My bad.
yeah, he missed like 3 in a row now. Maybe caster's curse. I don't know.
I didn't say all. I said consistently landing hooks in general. I meant like, not
But you know,
100%.
Blink is already on the way, but you know there is a ward which could scout it out.
I still feel like they're lacking damage on the side of Royal
Patriot.
Royal Patriots. Yeah.
And Lina almost has his use. Almost.
Yeah.
150 gold away.
Decent farm. 15-minute runes are coming up soon as well. Doesn't look like the
And
back team
Enigma,
is gonna contest.
Yeah, and Enigma is, you know, he's opting for a blink dagger himself. He doesn't. He wants to land these black holes actually.
Yeah. I thought he can just go for the Necro 3 here actually if he wanted to. But I guess he just wants to get good black hole there. I mean, it's hard to get black holes off this game though, if you think about it. There are like a lot of things that stop black hole.
Literally, I think all 5 of them can
Now,
stop.
all 5 of them can stop black hole. So I don't know if Blink is the idol. I mean, if he gets all 5, sure, I guess. Oh, hook landed onto the Lina mid lane. Lina immediately uses the use there. There's an Astral if they want to use it with the media armor follow up, but Hockey's there. If he does want to cancel it, there's Necklace as well. He can use on Legion, blinking in, using the Lina. Lina does go down, asleep onto the Luna. Luna is gonna get dismembered by the Pudge here. OD using his Astral onto the Wisp there, I think, trying to lock him down. Sorry, Sage Meister there. And Ursa does manage to get away, so really good fight coming in from Royal Patriots here. Very nice hook to start everything off. And Legion focusing the Lina in that fight was very nice as well.
Yeah, they did not expect that hook at all.
Yeah. Caught them off guard. The IO did relocate. He did have relocate on cooldown, I think, for that fight. That's why he couldn't join.
Yeah, but you know, you'll have to face the other problem. Ayo almost has Aghanims.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Aghanim this early into the game, it's only 20 minutes, and that constant damage is just
It's gonna
so
be
hard.
it's gonna be actually pretty hard.
Yeah, and we see they might have to try to fight here. We see Earthspade trying to go in, but actually misses the rolling boulder there. This is stone. Nice hook onto the Lina here.
Nice
with the
hook coming
disruptor
up
as
from
well.
Lina again.
Oh, Earthspade rolling in, trying to help out the Lina. Lina's pretty low here. Does get punked down by the OD. A nice duel onto the Earthspade as well. Luna tries to stop it with a Lucent Beam, but it's not enough. Legion gets even more damage. 50 damage onto Legion Commander. And OD's also almost has his BKB ready, so it's looking pretty good for Royal Patriots right now. I mean, I didn't think I'd say that today.
You know, this could be the game.
This good, yeah, sure, yeah. For sure. I mean, this Pudge is landing hooks like, I mean, clearly no caster curse for this guy. He's been landing hooks like properly this
He's
game.
been landing team fight winning hooks actually.
Yeah, for sure. And Legion
And you
is
know,
not as useless as I thought she was.
Yeah. He literally won, I think, all the duels that he dueled.
Yeah. I think he lost. He didn't lose, but he didn't get damage for one of them. I feel like I'm not sure. Though.
Maybe one of them.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
You can see a smoke coming out from the
dive
team.
Yeah. They're trying to go on the OD here. They roll in, missing. Just the silence on the OD. There is a Malfist as well. Could use backhoe for this, but he does get Astral for that. There's a Magnetize onto the Earth Spirit, and OD is just going to chunk him down again. Earth Spirit does fall. They do get the mid-cow, but meanwhile, at the backline, Pudge getting the hook onto the Luna. Luna falls as well. This is not the fight that they want on Sara Kollo. Pudge, he's looking for another kill here. Looks for a hook, almost gets it as well. Lina just wants blood for that. Tries to go for the ult onto the Pudge, but decides not to do it. And OD picks up the BKB. Instant smoke coming from them as well. They're going to start looking for this IO, I feel like.
But that smoke was counted out, scouted out from that ward.
That is true.
Perfect.
Yeah, but they can still go on this IO though. They can still go on this IO. Oh, there we go. Oh, misses. Oh, does get thing off. He could tether here. We see instant TPs coming. Eclipse being used. And the Legion running into the Eclipse as well. Nice black hole used by the Enigma. IO is going to chunk the Legion down. The BKB from the OD is not really doing anything at all. And Earthspade is just ready to roll on him once it ends there. OD is going to fall in. Oh, almost falls in the backline. But the Axe jumps in, tries to get the call, tries to save the OD. There's an Astral onto the Earthspade as well. So OD tries to run away, but the Lucent Beam coming in from the Luna to secure the kill. A very nice fight taken from Sara Kollo. We see Ursa rolling in again, trying to get the Bane. There's a relocate from the IO as well to clean up the kill. Nice play coming in from the IO.
Yeah, that plus 350 cast range on Luna.
Yeah, Lucent Beam is very, very nice. That black hole was, I mean, I didn't like the fact that the Legion walked into the enemy team there, walked into the T1 there.
Yeah,
what
and
is
they're playing
Sara doing?
sleep as well. Can you see?
Yeah. Legion is here, they jump in, manifest the Legion. Nice call from the Axe onto 2. Legion goes in, tries to get a duel off, gets a duel off onto Enigma. The dismember on the backline onto the Earthspade, he does get the duel damage for that kill. Meanwhile, they're trying to get the hook off, gets the hook off onto the Earthspade, so Earthspade will fall here as well. The rest of Sara Kollo retreat for now. That was a nice initiation from the Axe there. I don't think they were expecting that. They were playing around with the Bane Nightmare for too long.
Actually, he did land a 3-man call on the bot lane as well. That's how OD escaped.
Yeah, that's how OD... He didn't escape, but yeah.
Almost
the
escaped.
IO getting caught here by the Pudge, gets the dismember off as well. IO goes down here. Nice recovery for the Radiant team after losing that fight.
Yeah, they do get the IO unstoppable streak as well on the OD.
Yeah. Being on the top lane is alone here. Pudge getting ready to get the hook off again. Ooh. Oh, he actually gets the hook! Yeah, the Bane is there to get the sleep off. There's no dismember from Pudge for 6 seconds, but there's going to be a call. Oh, what? Okay, that was a bit weird. Does get the call off in the end, and Lina does fall here.
He tried to dodge it. He just tried to sidestep it.
Didn't he dodge it and then walk back into it?
I think he did.
I think he dodged it and then just walked back into it. That was weird. Okay.
Bot lane, LC tried to go on the Enigma, blink blade mail.
Yeah, but I don't think he dueled anything.
Yeah, he didn't. He couldn't get it.
And IO.
This is a pretty interesting game so far.
I mean, I didn't expect this game to go like this for sure. I think Royal Patriots are playing really well.
They are playing really well.
Yeah, they're getting. I mean, the Pudge is playing like he's a star player this game. He's getting hooks on everyone. But for some reason, I still feel like Sara Kollo is like securely ahead just because of the farm advantage that they have. Because even though they're dying, they're farming the map much more efficiently and much faster than the Radiant.
But you see, Axe does have the blade mail now, so the blink call is a bit more annoying.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, we see Pudge. He's in position to get a hook off here. Oh, does get the hook off. He does get dismember as well on Enigma. There's the duel as well. Using 2 ultis on that. Luna with the Aghanim Scepter ulti uses it onto all 4 heroes here. Does make Bane get chunked down. Earthspade rolls onto the Axe. There's a stun from the Lina as well, killing off the Axe. OD uses BKB, tries to go in, but Earthspade just rolls out. The IO relocates in and gets one of the Luna out. Earthspade also rolls out, so this is the BKB wasted and a buyback wasted on Bane as well.
Did the IO relocate into that fight?
Yeah, he relocated in and took the Luna out. That was a decent back out from Sara Kollo there after the hook onto Enigma.
Yeah, they do force a buyback on the Bane as well.
And a BKB on charge on OD. So they're pretty happy with that exchange, even though the Enigma died. Okay, okay.
think-
I don't know what this BKB Enigma is going to do though.
No idea.
I mean, okay, I guess you land a good black hole, you could get dueled, you could get Fiend's Grip, you could get hooked, you could get dismembered, you could get called. I mean, okay.
Necro 3 into Lotus would be good, or maybe Garden Grease also would have been here.
I mean, Lotus Orb
But,
is just good, I feel like.
Yeah, I think they tried to get an overkill on the bot lane when Pudge hooked the Enigma. 3 people jumped onto him.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of an overkill, especially because they
Yeah.
used 2 ultis. They didn't need to use duel, I feel like.
Smoke coming out from Sara Kollo here.
Yeah, they're walking towards the Enigma. I think Radiant might decide to get baited into this and try to go on the Enigma here, but for now it seems like they're playing pretty cautiously, only farming the jungle area. Lina gonna start pushing mid. Luna looking for anyone to show as well. She does have her ulti coming off cooldown in 15. Axe is a little bit far forward. Lina will land the stun as well as well as Moonbeam, so Axe is gonna get destroyed there.
Yeah. I mean, that ward paid off finally. He just placed it, but still.
Yeah, good word. Oh, hook coming in from Pudge, but does not get anything.
What do you think about the pipe recipe being 1500?
I think that item is dead. Unless you're playing
Yeah.
games like AA.
Super overpriced.
Yeah, it's really overpriced. You can get so many other items. You just get a hood and chill, I feel like. Most of the time. Now this Wisp
Who do
has
you
got
think has
his,
the upper hand in getting Roche here?
Roche? I feel like Dire Team Roche is pretty bad. All things
Yeah,
considered.
they're gonna take it so slow, I think.
Yeah, but on this, at the same time, even Radiant team is pretty bad. Like, yeah, Legion is okay, but there's no minus armor on either team.
Yeah, I think Legion is eyeing up on the Lina.
Yeah, looks like a decent goal, but he needs some help.
I think Lina's Spidey sensors.
Yeah, Spidey sense is
Tingle a
tingling
bit.
for
Yeah.
Heshan.
He does have a BKB though.
I think more than
Against
getting dueled, I feel like he's gonna get hooked.
Yeah, yeah. He got hooked like
Yeah.
twice or thrice, I think.
Yeah,
team fights?
yeah, he's not happy with getting hooked this game.
Ayo working his way towards the heart as well.
Yeah. The heart is gonna make him
Enigma.
so tanky.
Yeah, Enigma almost done with the BKB, even like 200, couple hundred gold away.
Yeah, and we see smoke being bought on the Earth Spirit as well, so they're gonna get ready to make a play towards the Enigma, I feel like, after
They're
this
gonna make the
ancient
same
camp.
play.
Yeah.
They do smoke out.
They're not
Or
even,
they do
they're
not
just
smoke
not even
yet.
opting to use smoke. They're just walking. But
Figure
they are
out the
gonna get
ward.
scattered out by this ward if they do that. Oh, and the creeps as well, I think. Oh, here we see a go onto the Pudge here. Pudge does get slept. There's a nice duel coming in from the Lina with BKB, but nice black hole coming in onto the BKB OD as well. What a black hole coming in from him. And that just decides the fight. Pudge and Axe both try to run away, but a roll in from the Earth Spirit and kick back onto the Axe takes the Axe down here. There's a hook coming in from the Pudge, but doesn't do much. There's a roll in onto the Pudge as well. Ayo walking in to the enemy base with all his spirits will secure the kill, and that's a team wipe again for Sara Kollo this game. Second time.
Yeah. That's the second team.
And
16k net worth ahead.
yeah, I mean this BKB OD did not feel that useful this game. They just could not cancel this Enigma black hole. They kept getting initiated on, like the Pudge gets initiated on or the Axe gets initiated on, and if that happens, they just lose the team fight.
They did have the upper hand at a certain point in the game,
Yeah.
but
for
I
sure.
think they whipped it out. They lost it again.
Yeah, and at the same time, they did, as I said earlier, they didn't really farm efficiently. Like even though they were winning fights, they weren't really getting kills. Meanwhile, they go on the Legion. Legion gets saved for a few seconds by the Astral, and they decide to back out. Legion is gonna be fine. That damage coming out from Midnight Pulse is insane.
Now he's up with the Necro 3.
Yeah, they just need some pushing power. One Enigma. And
Ayo is like
yeah, Ayo is just
so
super
fast.
strong now. He almost has his heart. He has his Kaya Sanj, and he seems unkillable right now, honestly.
I think Radiant should smoke up and start up a fight. They should try to do it because every time the Dire has started up a fight, they've won the fight.
Yeah, I think this is a game of initiation. Like the Pudge, when he gets a good hook onto Lina, they win the fight. If the Dire team gets a good black hole onto 2, they win the fight. That's just what's been happening.
They do have smokes on the Radiant team.
Yeah, they do, but I just think they feel like they don't have enough damage. Legion wants to get BKB, Axe wants to get BKB, Pudge wants to finish his pipe. There's so many things that they want to finish and they don't feel like leaving the base.
I think Pudge is opting for the blade mail here.
Yeah,
Maybe
going for the blade mail, yeah, first. Because I don't think pipe is really that good, honestly. For the price. And Io is gonna pick up his heart here. So I feel like he just wants to get Roshan or run in.
I think they're gonna go rush.
Yeah.
He has his heart.
It's gonna take some time, but they're gonna do it.
But Radiant do have wards.
Yeah.
They did see it out, they do pick it out.
If they smoke and go now, they can do it because the Roshan is not super fast. It takes some time.
Standing.
They're just standing around and they're not doing anything on the Radiant team.
Oh no, I think okay, it was nighttime. I think they didn't see them walking into the rush pit. It was nighttime.
Yeah, but either way, like they were all missing for so long. They could have scanned or something. And we see Lina with the Lincolns now. Not gonna get dismembered, not gonna get astraled. Io Heart, as we talked about before. Luna really not progressing too much in items. I think she does have no items on the way. Earth Spirit has his BKB now, 10-second BKB, so he's gonna be able to roll in. Everyone's tipping the Legion for some reason. Not really sure why.
Probably sold out something.
No, he didn't sell anything. Anyway, looks like they're gonna take top T2 and decide to go high guard now. Io with the Aegis, she just seems like he can't die. Oh, Luna. I think that was a very optimistic Meteor Hammer if he was planning to do that.
Yeah.
And Pudge
and
tries
the
to get...
spirits,
Yeah.
they hurt a lot.
Look at how much damage they do to the Pudge. He's just not happy. And Luna at the same time is just like poking from the backline with the Lucent Chain. Pudge does have a cloak, so he doesn't take as much damage, but it's still annoying. You see on the bot lane, they do get the duel onto the Lina here, and Lina is gonna fall here. Maybe he doesn't need to use Sanity's Eclipse, but does get the duel kill onto the Lina.
Yeah, and they do almost get a hook on the IO as well.
They have glyphs for this if they want to, but there we go, there's the glyph.
But
This is the best time they can fight. Axe misses the call here. Io's gonna walk out. Earthquake rolling in, gets the blade mail off, but that's not gonna do with much damage at all. OD's in trouble here, pops the BKB, but Paradox standing in the front line, just trying to hit the racks here. He doesn't really care about too much here. OD's BKB gonna fall, missing the hook from the Pudge onto, a nightmare. Nice nightmare onto the shoot there, but Pudge is gonna get gone on, gets rolled on, gets kicked back, he's gonna get low. He tries to disarm the Luna, but it's not enough. And here we go, black hole onto 2. It does get cancelled there, but it does win them the fight in the end. Field grip used to cancel the black hole, buyback from the Pudge, but it's not enough. And I think that is gonna be the game here for Sara Kollo.
Yeah, they call it out.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Yeah,
They 2-0 Royal Patriots.
Yeah, but I really think Royal Patriots put up a good game this game. I think it was very fun to watch. I thought it was actually closer than many people would think. But
Exactly.
yeah, in the end, Sara Kollo is victorious, and that's gonna be it from us. I mean, that was a really fun game to watch. Lots of back and forth. It would have been nice to see someone, taking a game from Sara Kollo. But yeah, what are your final thoughts on the game?
The first game was actually one-sided. Just forget about it. But this game, I think Royal Patriots, if they actually communicated a bit more well along them, I think they could have done some serious damage, and they could have fought very hard to win the game.
Yeah,
It would have been very hard for Sara Kollo to
I feel like if
actually.
they contested the last Roshan, they could have like done something there and maybe turn the team fight at the end with that
Yeah,
Roshan,
yeah.
because it took so
But
long
they,
for them to take it as well.
yeah, but they did give a fight.
Yeah, they gave a good fight, and I feel like they did their best this game. And
Yeah.
I think it showed very well. It showed that if they did practice a lot, I think it showed. And I'm very happy that they picked their comfort picks in the end. I feel like the Pudge was a comfort pick that they like to play in general. And
Yeah, the punch worked out pretty well for them.
yeah, I feel like they did a really a decent job there. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it from us. Sara Kollo does win the semifinals, and yeah, they head on to the finals. That's gonna happen on Friday. So that's gonna
Yep.
be it from me and HSW. HSW, any last words to end the stream?
GG, well played. Hope you get more MMR this weekend, this
Yeah,
Urdu season.
imagine getting MMR this weekend with the new hero coming in. Ah.
Oh, that's gonna be some serious.
Yeah.
I just remembered that.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna happen, guys. So yeah, stay tuned, and stay tuned for the next game tomorrow. I'm not too sure what the exact teams are, but it is going to be the second semifinals for the Predator Dota 2 challenge presented by mCENTRE, and the strategic partner is Gamer.LK. So thanks for watching, guys, and that's it from me and HSW signing off. See you guys. Bye.